So my parents made it very clear from day one that salvation is by belief in Jesus' finished work on the cross, and nothing that I could do could save me. I don't really know exactly when I accepted Jesus' offer. I do know that I was a teenager when I really started getting to know him. The church that I grew up in was very legalistic, and we had all these rules, and I was convinced I was doing everything right. I mean, I knew I was a sinner, and I was regularly, asking God for forgiveness for things. But, overall, everything was cool. And about 16 years ago, I started having these periodic episodes of lasting anywhere from a few months to a couple of years of intense anxiety, panic attacks, depression, and it was always tied to a spiritual battle. Like, is there even a God? If there's a God, is he the God of the Bible? Am I really saved? Can I be saved? And it got to the point one time where I was trying so hard, not knowing who God was or who I could trust, that I was just trying to do everything right, and I nearly drove myself crazy. I ended up going to this conference about the author of the Narnia stories, and that was my first time to really be in fellowship with Christians outside my own church. And I was very impressed and started, just having questions, and that was the start of me gradually drifting away from the church and its legalism. 2 years ago, my best friend since birth sat down with me, took me to lunch, and said, "Judy, you're not following God anymore. You're not a good influence. Until you come back to church, and you're coming every Sunday, you can't have any contact with us. No birthday cards, no phone calls, nothing." And that threw me into another episode. And I just remember being in my kitchen and just screaming, "God, I don't know what to do." And these words just came straight into my head. "Why don't you let me handle it?" And I didn't know if that was God or if that was my own wishful thinking or what. But I was like, "God, I have to believe that's you, because I don't know who to trust." I'd lost everybody. I didn't have anybody to go to. And that was the start of a new phase in my life of just trusting God. The last 2 years have been amazing. Not always easy. There's still bumps in the road. But as far as just, I know he's with me. I had almost a miraculous experience last year where it was I know he's with me. And different things that have happened. Me moving to Austin, it was my house sold in less than 24 hours here. And it's just been my faith growing, asking God to increase my faith kind of started all that. But it was because I had no one else. I had to rely on him. So my name is Judy Lane. I believe that Jesus died on the cross and rose from the grave. And I'm getting baptized today.